Hi, I'm David. I'm here at Anthem Screen Printing. Today I'm going to teach you how to screen print. Some of the supplies you'll need to screen print are film positive, scrub brush, a squeegee, screen degreaser, screen printing ink, emulsion, a scoop coater, and most importantly, a screen. Now before any of you whine about not having any of these products, there are starter kits that come with everything you need for as little as $50. For this video, we're going to be using a brand new 230 mesh screen. Since it is brand new, it most likely has some grease on it, which will need to be cleaned off in order for the emulsion to stick to it well. Think of the screen as a guy and the emulsion as a girl. Girls don't like greasy guys very much. So the first thing you need to do before degreasing your screen is you need to get the screen wet. Now that the screen is wet, we can apply the degreaser. Now you want to take a scrub brush, scrub it lightly. Now you want to wash off the degreaser. Now that the screen is degreased, we'll put it in our screen rack and let it dry. So here we are in the screen room. I got my degreased screen. I'm going to put it in the rack and turn on the fan. Now that the screen is completely dry, we can now coat it with emulsion. You're going to want to grab your scoop coater, grab your bucket of emulsion, and open it up. Pour the emulsion into the scoop coater. Emulsion! You want to put your hand behind the screen, angle it against the wall, start at the bottom, and then pull it up. Try to keep it as even as possible. Bring it all the way to the top. Bring the screen forward, let the emulsion fall back in the scoop coater, and then scrape it off. Then you take your coated screen and put it back in your rack. When pouring the emulsion back into the bucket, I like to take off one end of the scoop coater so I can just let it run all the way down into the bucket. So the best way to clean your scoop coater is to remove both ends, and then you angle your scoop coater down, shoot the water down with it. That way it doesn't spray back at your face. Now that our scoop coater is clean, let's check on the screen. Time to check if the emulsion is dry. To do so, you want to touch the outside edge of the emulsion and make sure it does not stick to your finger. The screen is completely dry, so we're ready to expose it. So I'm going to take some glass cleaner, spray it over the glass. Grab a clean towel, wipe the glass very well so you don't see any more dirt. Now that the glass is clean, we can burn the screen. Grab your transparency. My image is placed on the glass. I have my coated screen. I'm going to lay it on top. Put in your foam. Shut the lid and turn it on. The exposure unit has turned itself off, which tells me the screen is ready. The first thing you want to do is mist both sides of the screen and let it soak for a little bit. At this point we can turn on the backlight so we can get a better view of the image. Now that the screen has soaked for about a minute, we can wash it all out. So here we have our screen. As you can see, there are edges all around it where the emulsion didn't hit. These areas will need to be taped or else your ink will go through it when you go to print the image. So here I have my tape. It's not the usual tape we use, but there's nothing wrong with a little shameless self-promotion. Hey, just be happy I'm not wearing an Anthem t-shirt. Now our screen is taped and ready to be printed. So now the screen is on our press. I've set it to be centered on the buttons so it'll print straight on the t-shirts, and I taped off the center registration marks. Now I have inked our screen and I've chosen an appropriate squeegee. So I'm going to bring back the ink gently. It's called the flood stroke. You're not really putting any pressure, just putting ink all over the image. I push, some people like to pull, but I'm going to push the squeegee with a good amount of force at about a 60-degree angle. Sometimes you can do it more than once. I usually do it with black just because because black is very thin and doesn't always lay down thickly. Plus I'm using a 230 max screen, which doesn't put down that much heat. Alright, now lift the screen and take off the shirt and put it in the conveyor dryer. Printing ain't easy, man.